Hello everyone, welcome to all the students in the session of Roj project. I am Ramtekiyas from Sadguru Gadge Maharaj College Karad, which branch of Rayat Shikshan Sanstha. This lecture is conducted for Rayat Online School Education, that is Roj project in 2021 to 22. Subject Biology, so related to 12th Biology, from the continuation of chapter Inheritance and Variation. Today we are going to start here next point of this chapter, that is chromosomal theory of inheritance and chromosomes. In this chromosome we learn structure based on position of centromere and sex chromosome. So let us see one by one all these points. So today we are going to start here first point of this lecture, that is chromosomal theory of inheritance. So let us see what exactly the chromosomal theory of inheritance are given in our textbook. Okay, so as we know that students, Mendel's given a particular inheritance of theory. Okay, it means that Mendel's published his work on inheritance of trait in 1866, but for some reasons it remained unnoticed or unrecognized till 19th century. म्हणजे मेंडेलचं जे वर्क होतं ते पब्लिश झालं 1866ला, परंतु त्यामध्ये काही सम रिझन थ्रू ते जे वर्क होतं ते पब्लिश झालेलं नाही till 19th century. After 19th century, three scientists, Hugo de Ries, Koren and van Tesmark, independently rediscovered Mendel's work on the inheritance of trait. So these three scientists published or rediscovered, published न म्हणता आपण त्याला rediscovered Mendel's work of on inheritance of traits. Okay, so Walton Sutton along the Theodore Boveri, that is the name of scientist. Okay, 1903 studied the parallel behavior of Mendel's factor, that is genes and behavior of chromosome at the time of meiosis. Okay, so this particular, based on this observation, chromosomal theory of inheritance was put forth by Sutton and Boveri. Okay, so the chromosomal theory of inheritance is put forth by Sutton and Boveri. So the scientists gave the chromosomal theory of inheritance. Okay, so see, let us understand what is the chromosomal theory of inheritance. Actually chromosomal theory जी आहे ती काय आहे आपण बघूया. So in this theory gave the some points. It was proposed by Walton Sutton and Theodore Boveri in 1903. These are the name of scientists, and these scientists proposed this particular chromosomal theory of inheritance. So it stated that, both the scientists state that gametes are the sperm and eggs. So gamete means sperm and eggs. These gametes carry all the hereditary characters. So these scientists said that on the basis of chromosomal theory of inheritance. In that chromosomal theory, though scientists said all gametes carry hereditary character. They are the link between parents and offspring. So these hereditary characters are linked between the parents and offsprings. Okay, so the second theory, nucleus of gametes contain chromosome. So in the gametes there is a nucleus is present, and this nucleus contains chromosomes which carry all the hereditary character, and these chromosomes are responsible for carry all the hereditary character. Then now third, chromosomes are found in pairs in somatic or diploid cells. So these chromosomes are found in pairs in somatic. Somatic cells means body cells. तर हे जे क्रोमोझोम्स आहेत ते पेअर्स मध्ये आपल्याला सेल्स बॉडी मध्ये फाउंड होत असतात. ओके, then fourth theory, during gamete formation. So when gamete formation at that time, homologous chromosomes pair and segregate or separate independently at meiosis division. Okay, so when gamete formation at that time, homologous chromosome means same, okay, same chromosome pairs and segregate homologous chromosome, and these homologous chromosomes also segregate or separate independently at meiosis phase. Okay, so in meiosis phase there is a homologous chromosome pairs are being formed, and then also these homologous chromosomes separate independently or segregate independently in the meiosis phase. Okay, thus each gamete contains only one chromosome of a pair. So in this theory said that each gametes contains only one chromosome of a pair. तर प्रत्येक जे gametes आहेत ते काय contain करतं, only one gametes of a pair. Okay, then another theory is chromosome and genes are present in pairs in diploid cells. So chromosomes and genes, okay, chromosomes and genes both are the present in the pair of diploid cells. The next, the fusion of haploid male gametes and haploid female gametes restore the diploid number of chromosome of the species. So when the fusion of male and female haploid gametes, so both these haploid gametes restore the diploid number of chromosomes of the species. The species मध्ये जे diploid number of chromosome restored केले जाते when fusion of haploid male and female gametes. Okay, then another point is that is chromosomes. Okay, so again see here, these are the particular theory, okay, or the chromosomal theory of inheritance. So this chromosomal theory of inheritance gave the Walton Sutton as well as Theodore Boveri in 1903. So these three theories are given by this scientist. Okay, so next point, that is chromosomes. Okay, so what is the meaning of chromosome? In this chromosome there is a two words are hide. First one is chromo. Chromo means color and soma means body. So this chromosome is a colorful body. Okay, so in this chromosome are filamentous bodies. These chromosomes are filamentous bodies present in the eukaryotic nucleus. So eukaryotic nucleus means plants as well as in animal cells. So in these cells there is a nucleus is present. So in nucleus there is a chromosomes are present, and these chromosomes helpful for the carry genes from one parent to its offspring. Okay, then the term chromosome was coined by, so this chromosome term was coined by W. Waldeyer in 1888. Okay, so size of metaphase chromosome varies from species to species. So this is the related to chromosomes. Okay, so the next point is that is size of metaphase chromosome varies from species to species. So when cell division process, so in this cell division process one stage is come here, then metaphase, that is the metaphase. So in metaphase stage the chromosome varies from species to species. The metaphase मध्ये जी स्टेज असते त्या स्टेज मध्ये क्रोमोझोम जो असतो तो व्हॅरीज फाउंड होतोय from species to species. Then the size of this chromosome 0.1 to 33 micrometer in length, and then another one is 0.2 to 2 micrometer in thickness. Okay, then visible during cell division. So these chromosomes are visible during the cell division. So when cell division process starts, at that time chromosomes are visible. Okay, so this particular chromosomes capable of self replication. Okay, then another point is composition so of chromosome. Okay, so chromosome मध्ये कुठले पॉइंट्स आपल्याला फाउंड होतात, दॅट इज द क्रोमोझोम. ओके, केमिकली यूकॅरियोटिक chromosomes are made of DNA, histone and non-histone proteins. So the chromosome made from DNA proteins like material, then histones and non-histones proteins. So these are the material. So This material are helpful to make a chromosomes. Okay. Then what is the function of chromosome? Chromosomes are carrier of hereditary. Chromosomes are carrier of hereditary. क्रोमोझोमला आपण काय म्हणतो? कॅरियर ऑफ हेरिडिटरी. तर हेरिडिटरी जे काय म्हणू आपण त्याला, प्रोसेस जी आहे त्या हेरिडिटरी प्रोसेसमध्ये क्रोमोझोम हे रिस्पॉन्सिबल असतात टू कॅरी द genetic material from parent to their offsprings. Okay, so again here is what is the meaning of hereditary? The transfer of genetic characters from parents to their offsprings. Okay, so this process performed with the help of chromosomes. Okay, then another, they play vital role in hereditary. It is a very important play role. Then mutation, variation and evolutionary development of eukaryotic species. So what is the mutation? So in mutation there is a DNA, in the DNA and genes are included. So from these genes and DNA त्यामध्ये काय असतं, काय म्हणू आपण त्याला, न्यूक्लियोटाइड सिक्वेन्स असतं आणि त्या सिक्वेन्समुळेच हे जे म्युटेशन आहे ती म्युटेशन प्रोसेस परफॉर्म होते. म्हणजेच आपण काय म्हणणार इथं, चेंज इन द न्यूक्लियोटाइड सिक्वेन्स ड्यू टू सम रिजन्स. सो इन दिस पर्टिक्युलर पॉइंट हिअर इज सम चेंजेस ऑफ न्यूक्लियोटाइड सिक्वेन्स. तर न्यूक्लियोटाइड सिक्वेन्समध्ये काही चेंजेस होत असतात ड्यू टू सम रिजन्स. ॲट दॅट स्टेट it is known as mutation. Then variation. So variation means the difference in the individuals of a same species. We found a parents and offsprings. For example, of parents and offsprings. Parents मधील संपूर्ण गुण हे काही त्याच्या ऑफस्प्रिंग मध्ये फाउंड होत नाही, तर त्यामध्ये काही नवीन चेंजेस दिसतात. दॅट इज द व्हेरिएशन. ओके, सो अनदर वन इज इव्होल्युशनरी डेव्हलपमेंट ऑफ eukaryotic species. Then so this evolutionary development we found are with the responsible for chromosomes. Okay, then another point is the term ploidy. Okay, see here, next point is ploidy. Okay, so what is the meaning of ploidy and how can we perform this ploidy term? Okay, so the ploidy term means the degree of repetition of the primary basic number of chromosome. Okay, ploidy means काय म्हणू आपण त्याला, degree of repetition of the primary basic number of chromosome, that is X in a cell. Then euploidy, when the chromosome number in a cell is exact multiple of the primary basic number, it is called as euploidy. Euploidy means U means multiple. Okay, U means multiple. So when the chromosome number in a cell is exact multiple, तर जेव्हा क्रोमोझोम हे सेलमध्ये असतात त्यावेळेस ते काय मल्टिपल होतात, एक्झॅक्ट मल्टिपल ऑफ द प्रायमरी बेसिक नंबर, इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ euploidy. And then aneuploidy, when the chromosome number is not the exact multiple of haploid cell, it is called as aneuploidy. Okay, so aneuploidy means either addition or deletion of one or more chromosomes to the total number of chromosome in a cell. Okay, then again euploidy as well as ploidy. So the ploidy means when the chromosome number in a cell is the exact number of the primary basic number, it is called as a euploidy. त्याला काय म्हणतात, euploidy. त्याला काय म्हणणार आपण, euploidy म्हणतो. So this particular euploidy includes monoploid haploid with one set of chromosome where X equal to n number. Okay, so this diploid to n number, two sets of chromosomes. Okay, then 3 n number, 3 sets of chromosome. Then tetraploid, 4 number. Okay, 4n, that is the 4 sets of chromosome. Okay, and so on. This is the euploidy. Okay, then it is a aneuploidy. So in this aneuploidy there is no exact multiple haploid sets, it is known as aneuploidy. Okay, then another, see here, ploidy, euploidy and another one is aneuploidy. Means ploidy is divided into two types, euploidy and aneuploidy. In euploidy there is a monoploidy, n number, diploidy means 2n number, and polyploidy means more than 2 numbers, that is the polyploidy. Okay, then aneuploidy, aneuploidy is divided again two types, hypoploidy and hyperploidy. So in hypoploidy again divided into two types. Monosomy, there is a 2n number minus 1 means chromosome number जे आहे ते minus होणार. Then nullisomy, in this 2n number minus 2 chromosome इथं 2 number ने काय होणार कमी होणार. Then hyperploidy, here is again divided into 2 points. Okay, trisomy and tetrasomy. In trisomy 2n number plus 1 and tetrasomy means 2n number plus 1. These are the variation in chromosome number. It is known as ploidy. Okay, ploidy means variation in chromosome number. Chromosome number मध्ये जे काही variation दिसते, this is the ploidy. Okay, let us start next point in this lecture, that is structure of chromosome. So which type of structure are given in this syllabus? Okay, so the let us start. How can be picture are given in our textbook. This chromosome are best visible under in a microscope when the cell is at metaphase stage. At that time we observe clearly chromosomes. Okay, so this one question is arise here, why chromosome are best visible at metaphase stage? Because at this stage chromosomes are highly condensed. Okay, so that's the reason we observe chromosome at metaphase stage. Okay, so let us second point see here. Typical chromosome consist of, एक typical chromosome जे असतं, that typical chromosome consists of two chromatids. So see in this structure of chromosome, these are the chromatids. Okay, these are the chromatids. See here, this one and this one are the chromatids, and these chromatids join together at centromere. These two chromatids are joined at a center point. That center point, it is known as centromere or the primary constriction. So centromere, it is also known as primary constriction. Okay, then primary constriction or the centromere consists of a dish-shaped plate called kinetochores. तर हे काय असते, डिश शेप प्लेट असतं, and this dish shape plate it is known as kinetochore. Okay, this plate, it is a plate, and this plate, it is a dish like. Okay, this dish shape plate, it is known as kinetochore. Okay, then another point, some few chromosome possesses additional one or two constriction called secondary constriction. Okay, so this particular kinetochore, again we understand here kinetochore. So this kinetochore, at the stage of kinetochore, spindle fibers get attached during cell division. तर हे जे कायनेटोकोर असतं, ह्या कायनेटोकोर सोबत स्पिंडल फायबर हे काय असतं, अटॅच असतं ड्युरिंग द सेल डिव्हिजन. ओके, बिसाइड प्रायमरी constriction, some few chromosomes possesses additional one or two constriction. So see here in this diagram, here is again here some additional constrictions are seen here. So this additional constriction, it is known as secondary constriction. Okay, these are the secondary constriction. So this secondary constriction, that is first nucleolus becomes organized during interphase. Okay, see again here is a structure. Okay, so a satellite body, that is the SAT satellite body, is attached as secondary constriction. Satellite body जी आहे ती इथे अटॅच होत असते सेकंडरी कन्स्ट्रिक्शन मध्ये. ओके, देन कन्स्ट्रिक्शन सेकंड म्हणूया. इन व्हेरी फ्यू क्रोमोझोम, काही क्रोमोझोम मध्येच आपल्याला ते फाउंड होणार. इच क्रोमॅटिड इन टर्न कंटेन्स अ लॉंग अनब्रँच स्लेंडर हायली कॉइल्ड DNA थ्रेड. क्रोमॅटिड टर्न कंटेन्स, तर these are the chromatids. Okay, and these chromatid contains a long unbranched slender highly coiled DNA thread. हे काय असतं, क्रोमॅटिड काय आहे, एक DNA आहे, कॉइल्ड DNA थ्रेड आहे. ओके, सो दिस कॉइल्ड DNA थ्रेड कॉल्ड क्रोमोनेमा. इट इज नोन एज क्रोमोनेमा. ओके, क्रोमॅटोनेमा म्हणा किंवा क्रोमोनेमा. ओके, so extending through the length of chromatid. Okay, then another one is chromatid consists of double stranded DNA molecule. So this chromatid consists of double-stranded DNA molecules. Okay. So again here is a which extend from one end of chromosome to the another end. Okay, which extend from one end of chromosomes to the other end of chromosome. Then next point is that is a types of chromosome according to position of centromere. Centromereच्या position नुसार chromosome divided into some points. Okay, depending upon the position of centromere, there are four types. According to the position of centromere, it divide into four types. Okay, or the shape म्हणूया आपण. So the chromosomes first point, that is a acrocentric, that is J-shaped structure chromosomes we found, and then another one is telocentric. In this telocentric stage, I-shaped chromosome we found. Then sub-metacentric stage also found. This metacentric stage, it is a L-shaped stage. So this chromosome look like a L-shaped, and then metacentric. So in this metacentric stage, chromosome found in a V-shaped. Okay, so see here, this is a P arm, and this arms are connected at one point. That one point, it is known as centromere. Okay, then another one is a Q arm. Okay, so this is particular chromatid are also known as telomeres. It is also known as telomeres. Okay, then another point, that is sex chromosome. It is also known as allosomes. So in this sex chromosome, these are responsible for the sex determination. Okay, so these chromosomes are responsible for determination of sex. So it is also known as sex Y and X and Y chromosomes are sex chromosomes. X and Y chromosomes are the sex chromosome. These are the sex chromosome. So X chromosome is straight. X chromosome is straight, rod-like, and longer than Y chromosome. So see here in this structure of chromosome. So see here. So X and Y chromosome are sex chromosomes. These are the X and Y chromosomes. These are the sex chromosomes, and these sex chromosomes, first one is that is X chromosome. So this X chromosome is a straight, a rod-like, and longer than Y chromosome. So this is the Y chromosome, and this is the X chromosome. So this X chromosome is longer, okay, and longer than the Y chromosome. Y chromosome peksha longer. Then X chromosome is metacentric. X chromosome is metacentric, while Y chromosome is acrocentric. Y chromosome is acrocentric. X chromosome has large amount of euchromatin. Okay, metacentric म्हणजे I shaped. Okay, acrocentric, here is a, okay, so the euchromatin contains large amount of DNA material, hence genetically active. So this euchromatin contains large amount of DNA material, hence genetically active. Another one is euchromatin contains small amount of DNA materials, hence it is genetically less active or inert. Okay, so this particular euchromatin extend region, this is the extend region. Okay, then this particular X and Y chromosomes we understand in a thoroughly with the help of difference. Okay, so see here difference between X chromosome and Y chromosome. Let us see. First point, longer than Y chromosome. X chromosome is longer than Y chromosome, while Y chromosome shorter than X chromosome. Another one is X chromosome has a large amount of euchromatin. In this particular X chromosome, here is a large amount of chromosome euchromatins are present. Then while Y chromosome has small amount of euchromatin are present. Then another one is small amount of heterochromatin are present in X chromosome, while Y chromosome large amount of heterochromatids are present. Okay, the euchromatin contains large amount of DNA. So in euchromatin there is a large amount of DNA are present. Then euchromatin contains small amount of DNA in Y chromosome. Then in X chromosome, non-homologous regions contains more genes. So see here, non-homologous genes. Here is a non-homologous genes means non-homologous homologous region means here is a both the chromatids are unequal. That's why it is non-homologous chromosome. Here is a in the lower point of the chromosome. Here is a both the chromatids are same. Okay, that's why it is known as homologous region or homologous chromosomes. Okay, so this non-homologous region contains more genes. So in this non-homologous chromosome contains a more gene. Then Y chromosome non-homologous region contains less genes. So in this Y chromosome, here is a less genes. Okay. Then non-homologous region contains X-linked genes in X chromosome. Okay. Then another one is non-homologous region contains Y-linked genes in Y chromosome. Y chromosome means Y-linked genes and X chromosome is X-linked genes. Okay. So these are the difference between X chromosome and Y chromosome. Okay. Then here is a today's topic is completed. Then next topic we will discuss in next lecture. So thank you.